Hello there, my Geminis. Thank you all so much for joining me yet again for your February 2019 love reading. This is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can also go ahead and apply it to your Venus or wherever else that you have Gemini in your natal chart. I do ask that if this does resonate, you go ahead and click on the extended version of your reading. The link can be located in the description box below as well as the comment section below. It can also be located through my website along with contacting me for a private reading, and that's through lawdivination.com, okay? My Geminis, you guys are not playing with people anymore. It is the day of judgment. You guys are really cutting out the BS. And I say that because I wanted to point out your angel numbers, also known as synchronicities. You guys have two sets, okay? So you do have 999 coming across for you. However, one of the nines is in the extended version of your reading. And then you guys have 222. And one of the twos happens to be the Judgment card, which is number 20, which indicates with the 0 behind it, it's even more powerful, okay? So, my Geminis, let's go ahead and get into the first guided message. You guys have unrequited love. And I do advise you always to research these synchronicities and angel numbers for yourself, okay? So, you guys have unrequited love coupled with the Emperor, Judgment, as you know, Ace of Spades, and the High Priestess. And I did pull clarifiers this time around, and I got the 9 of Spades. So, my Geminis, okay, so I feel like you guys are cutting people off. You're cutting people out. And it's for good reasons. With unrequited love, I feel like you guys are finally coming off the fence about a certain individual who's been in your life. Okay, a romantic partner. I feel like this person caused you to go through a lot of leaps and bounds with the Ace of Spades in order to prove your loyalty or your love. However, I feel like this was not something that they showed on their end. I feel like a lot of you guys may have given so much of yourself. You really opened up to this person. You really wanted something solid and real with this person. However, I feel like this person kept a lot from you, including how they felt. I feel like a lot of you guys may have almost begged and pleaded for this person's honesty or this person's attention, or even for this person to be open and honest about how they felt about you. But I feel like they kept a lot to themselves. They never really truly expressed what you meant to them. However, I feel like a lot of you guys made it very obvious, very clear that you wanted to be with this person, but they never really chose you, okay? I feel like they never really opened up to you. This is somebody who's very secretive, very mysterious. For some of you out there, for my my gay or my lesbian watchers, I feel like this person could have even been in a closet. Like, they refused to claim you in public because they were hiding something about themselves, okay? But for everybody else, this is just somebody who just refused to be open, be honest about how they felt about you, or how they viewed the relationship, or where they seen this relationship going, okay? I feel like this caused a lot of difficulties, a lot of conflicts, a lot of arguments, problems between you two. And I feel like it could have caused you to just feel frustrated at the end of the day. And I feel like one of these eclipses may have brought a lot of secrets about this person out of the darkness and into the light. So I feel like you guys did establish truth at some point in time, that this person was just not going to claim you or not going to be open and honest with you, okay? You were so patient with the High Priestess. You were so patient with this person. You were so understanding. You were so giving. And now that you're deciding to walk away, I feel like this person's now coming after you. And you're kind of like, where was this initiative when I was giving you my all? Where was this when I was putting in, you know? Now this person's like, you know what? I want to show you that I'm the one for you. But it's like, it's a little too late, you know? Now that I'm clearing house, now you're coming back around, offering me something that you should have been offering me all along, you know? Yeah, I feel like once you walked away, this person's now seeing what could have been. Now they're having regrets. Now they're seeing what could have been. I feel like they put you through a lot of sleepless nights. I feel like you may have really dreaded cutting this person off because, again, you really saw something in this individual. You really wanted something with this individual, but it's almost like you would rather just end it now than to carry this on for like another year, you know? The Emperor is about somebody who's letting who's taking control, taking control back over their lives, somebody who's getting organized, somebody who is deciding to go back to focusing on building something for themselves, building up their foundation, focusing on their career and life path. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting organized, and I feel like you're just taking back control. You're no longer allowing this person to have the last say so or control over your life or your circumstances. Okay. You may have been dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Cancer. However, it could be any other sign. So the center of your reading, Heart of the Matter, Geminis, you guys have healing family issues. You have this coupled with the Hermit, Three of Swords, Queen of Diamonds, and the Two of Swords, and the Four of Spades. Okay, so I have to point this out really quickly. If you've been with me for a while, you may have heard me mention this before in other readings. However, with the Four of Spades, this is a delay in finances. This is a delay in achieving your goals. This is a delay or blocking opportunities. A lot of times people don't associate love relationships, or any relationships for that matter, with finances. However, it's all energy to the universe. Okay. So if you allow somebody in your life, or if you're with a karmic partner who's not good for you, that's almost a reflection of how you view yourself or your self-worth. And your self-worth is directly connected to money, because money is about value. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you're with a karmic partner, or just if you're in any situations that devalue you or doesn't honor you in some way, it will affect your money. What do I mean by that? Opportunities stop. You may start to accumulate more debt, tickets, situations where you have to pay a lot of money to get out of it, or to clear something up, or whatever. You guys get exactly what I'm saying. So with the Four of Spades, this is a slowdown in business matters, delays, missed opportunities, exhausting yourself, feeling like you have to put forth so much more energy and effort just to get a little bit back. Okay. So I feel like that's what this person may have caused you in your life, which is why you guys had to embody the Emperor energy and get organized, get back on your shit. So with the healing family issues coupled with the Three of Swords, I can read this a number of ways. I feel like this romantic relationship affected your family relationships as well. I feel like somebody may have been heartbroken by your decision. Maybe a mother or a father may have been heartbroken by your decision to be with this individual, or maybe you felt like you had to sever ties almost with a family member, or you had to avoid expressing how you felt around family members. They felt like you pulled away in some way, or you were hiding something emotionally when you were with this relationship. Whatever the case may be, I feel like it may have caused you to sever ties or relationships with somebody that you were close with, more than likely a family member. Also, I can read this as a lot of you guys may have realized after being in this relationship that your first heartbreak came from your mother or your father. Whether you realize it or not, your mother and your father do teach you your first love language, your first love style. A lot of people do grow up and date their mothers and their fathers, whether you realize it or not. Your partners usually have a lot of characteristics of what you witnessed growing up, your perception on love, okay? How your mother treated your father, how your father treated your mother, okay? So I feel like you guys are getting to the root of the heartbreak, and you're like, okay, this is where it stems from. This is why I chose somebody, or I attracted somebody who did not claim me, who did not acknowledge me, who did not open up to me, because maybe you didn't receive that as a child, okay? You didn't receive acknowledgement, you didn't receive nurturing or love, or whatever the case may be from your parents, and this could have broke your heart, and you maybe never even the child, and you never healed from it. Okay, so that's how I can read that. So I feel like you may need to go back and clear up those relationships, heal those relationships. And the way that I usually tell people to how you can start to forgive, because a lot of people struggle with forgiveness, realize that they are also still hurt little children in the inside. Your mother and your father are only perpetuating certain learned behaviors and patterns from their parents. Okay, so that's how they were taught love. They just pass it on. Okay. But you have the chance to change it, and you don't have to pass it on to your children. Okay. So, that took a lot out of me. With that being said, go within, heal this, give yourself time to heal, with a Hermit card, and complete this cycle. You don't have to carry it on. You don't have to, keep that baggage with you. Okay. And I feel like once you're able to do that, it's going to unblock a lot of emotions that you may have kept within, or that you may have thought were already resolved. They may have just been lying like dormant for quite some time because you just refuse to acknowledge them with the Two of Swords. So I feel like after a period of time going through the healing process, healing yourself, I feel like you will stop avoiding those hard emotions. Okay. This is going to cause you to come into this Queen of Diamonds energy where you are more physically and mentally strong, where you know yourself, you know your mind, where you are more energetic. This is going to give you like a boost. Like I said, some of you guys are going to feel free from this. I feel like this is also going to help you in some way, shape, or form in regards to your business as well. I also want to say, be aware of individuals around you at this time. If there's like a family member or a love relationship where you feel like this person doesn't get it, or they're still not willing to change or open up or hear your side of it, you may just have to cut them off as well, because there's somebody around you who could just be jealous of you. Okay. So just watch that. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. However, it could be any other sign. Moving on, you guys. You guys have a true love coming in, Geminis. You have a true love coming in. With the Seven of Winter, you also have this coupled with Temperance, maybe a Sagittarius, Queen of Clubs, King of Rods, clarifier. I have the Seven of Hearts. Very interesting. So you guys have a new love coming in after freeing yourself from somebody who now kind of wants you back, but didn't want you when you wanted them. So you guys have a true love coming in. Okay. With the Seven of Winter, this is after overcoming. Sevens are about not only a spiritual connection, but after overcoming a lot of really hard and difficult obstacles, I feel like you guys are now on the other side of it. However, you're still needing to take shit in moderation. Okay. Do not go head over heels. Okay. Don't lose traction. Don't lose yourself. Okay. So moderations. Keep a balance between what your heart wants and what your mind is telling you as well. Okay. This is an indicator that you are making a better choice, realizing that there's better choices out there. There are people who are willing to be open, people who are willing to be out with you, people who are willing to claim you, and people who are willing to tell you how they feel about you and what you mean to them. You didn't see things clearly in the past. You were running away from truth, blocking shit out, refusing to see how things are really manifesting in your reality. You just, I feel like a lot of you guys just refused to acknowledge it. You just kept moving. But I see now that you guys are seeing that there's a better choice out there for you, and you're moving towards this with confidence. With the King of Rods, you have like this more energetic or demanding energy or persona about yourself now, with this newfound confidence. I feel like this person may be older than you. With the Queen of Clubs, this is somebody who may have darker features than you. I feel like they're super confident. And if they're not physically older, you guys, when I say older, that can mean emotionally, that can mean mentally, that can mean maybe they're more spiritual than you are. It doesn't mean a physical age difference, but it very well could be. Okay. So this is somebody who's very confident, very independent, very powerful, very successful in their own right, very attractive, has a lot of admirers. They are super passionate, very creative, very sensual, very touchy-feely. However, they have a bit of a temper, okay? So watch it. Also, with the Seven of Hearts, this person from your past who you are no longer feeling with the unrequited love, they're not going to give up. They're not going to go away that easily, okay? So this is somebody who wants a second chance, a clean slate, who wants bygones to be bygones. And now that you're like really standing in your truth, and now that you are doing well again, doing very well again, I feel like this person wants in, you know, they want to be back in your life, and they may even come back around with an apology, or they may be coming back around confessing that they truly love you, or like you're the love of their life. Okay. But it's going to be up to you guys to decide whether or not you want to indulge in this. Test the waters, because if you look at the temperance, look at the foot. If you want to test the waters, dip your feet in the pond again, or whether or not you want to stay in this true love energy. Okay, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, possibly a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. However, it could be any other signs. Okay, so I'm going to get into it more with the extended version of your reading. I just want to say I love you guys so much. I appreciate your loyalty. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate your kind words. You guys mean so much to me, so much to me. I could talk for like 10 minutes expressing how much you mean to me, but I'm not even going to do that to myself, and I'm not going to do that to you guys, because I'm pretty sure somebody's going to be like, okay, the reading's over, I'm clicking off of this. But I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys so much. Until next time.